Hey, how you doing? Trader Joe's again. Doing another video today, a little more of a treat. I got Charlie tied up to the old hand truck, and today I'm going to show you a knife that I've had for a little while. I just never really used it because it's a little cumbersome. Well, first off, as a comparison, I'm going to pull this out. This is a Bark River Bravo 1, right? And the knife next to it is another knife from, not from Bark River. It's, hold on one second. Pull it out of the sheath. It's awkward. Alright. This knife is called an ITAC Recurve. I got this from a retailer in New York City. I got it online. ITAC Recurve is a designed by Rick Barrett. He's a knife maker. And this knife is finished by this guy named Bob Crotsley. It's got differential heat treating, and it's got a 7-inch blade, and it's a fighter. It's a 7-inch blade, and it's 12.4 inches overall. You know, the Bravo 1, everyone knows, is kind of a big knife. So here's the comparison of the two. Now this knife is very thick blade. You know, everyone knows that the Bravo is a thick blade as well. And so this ITAC is quite a bit thicker than that. Now this has a hamon. They did it with, I guess, clay. You know, the way that they would make a Japanese sword. It's a sharpened swedge. The blade is sharpened as well. Razor fucking sharp. I mean, actually, I was taking it today and I cut my thumb with it, just cleaning it off. I keep it oiled with Murray Carter's knife oil. Alright, so it's got a nice big pommel here. Keep your hand from sliding off. And the sheath is interesting. Let me show you the sheath. It's called an LKL sheath. I think it's exclusive to the MastersmithS in New York City. Right? So they have a website, MastersmithS.com, and it's leather with kydex and then leather on the inside. So it's very, very strong and hard, thick, and it's meant to be worn actually upside down with the knife. Let's see, like this. I'm trying to get it inside here. It's meant to be worn clipped to your belt behind your back, like up, and this is like underneath your shirt, and then the handle would be hanging down. So I don't know. I would never do that, but this is how it comes out. It's got a very even though there's no, you know, it doesn't fall out of the sheath. It's quite tight in there, but it can be drawn out one-handed, like this. Right. So let's see if I can. Maybe I don't know if I'm from too much sun. Let me move into the shadow so I can show you a little bit better the detail of the blade. All right. So you can see that hamon line. Doesn't have much in the way of a, you know, it's got a little bit of a guard to keep your finger from coming up, but you know, the shape of the handle and everything really kind of keeps it from happening too much. I've never actually used it, you know, as for its intended purpose as a fighter. I would never use this as that. I just basically got it as a showpiece, but I've never actually used it. So, although I did sharpen it today just to get it nice and clean for the video, but I figured what I'm going to try to do is, since I've never really used it, just put this down here. I have my Night Eyes gear tie. I have like a tomato. There's a garden over here, and I have these like tomato kind of stands or whatever. I wrap the gear tie around that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down into that. Let's see if I can position this now. Try to get the table in there. Oops, I almost dropped the damn iPod. Let's see. I may have to move this up a little bit. Doing this all one-handed, folks. Alright. So the knife is on the table. Everyone likes this. Let's see. Let's try it out. People who know me know that this has the potential of going very wrong. At this point I have no wounds. So let's just see. Alright. So that cut the bottle cleanly in half. Let's try something else. A bit of a larger bottle. Charlie, stand back. And one more. No one's done this one yet. This is a container for coffee full of water. Whoa! Let's see how that went. Did it cut it? Oh yeah, I got a cut through it. Not all the way. Damn. That would have been so cool. Alright, I gotta put this shit away. I made a mess. And I have no wounds. Charlie's okay. Got plenty to drink now. And I watered the grass. Alright, so Trader Joe's, Charlie, and the ITAC Recurve that I got in MastersmithS in New York City. Actually, I checked it today. The website, it's still available. It's quite a lot of money though. So just be warned, if you do go there, look up ITAC, I-T-A-C, and then it's the ITAC Recurve. It was actually the top one that was on there. Apparently it's a pretty popular model. Alright, so Trader Joe's, Charlie, and the ITAC Recurve. It's a badass knife. Take it easy, have a good day.